Alrighty, from Comic Book Resources, Patrick Stewart's favorite TNG episode is still a Star Trek masterpiece 33 years later and required viewing. The Inner Light, My Left Fucking Foot.
Well, all of it's required viewing, but
Yeah.
The Inner Light is Patrick's favorite.
Okay, good for him.
I mean, I could see that.
Okay, fine, but St. Picard,
from his
point of
perspective,
view,
having been the guy that did all of it.
It was focused on that episode.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I liked that episode. I really did. Wouldn't put it in my all-time favorites.
And it was like I believe it was fourth or third fan favorite at the time when they did that thing right before. Remember Star Trek TNG's top 5? They did TOS top 5. It was on Channel 9.
Yeah,
1,000 years ago. It was like number 3, right under Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah,
and it beat fucking Yesterday's Enterprise.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Yesterday's Enterprise.
Really? Yeah.
And what about the holodeck ones with God? What was his detective?
Holmes?
No.
Picard. Dixon Hill.
The Dixon Hill episodes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, if it was me, those would be kind of my favorites to have done, just because they'd have been more fun.
Yeah.
But then again, from an acting standpoint, Inner Light, I could see that being his favorite.
But is it required? Is it like, because they mandate it like, fucking Clockwork Orange, like you got to watch this motherfucker, otherwise you're not a true fan. It's kind of that fucking gatekeeping bullshit.
Well,
who cares if it's Patrick Stewart's favorite? I mean, fuck, William Shatner can't remember any of them.
Yeah, right?
So, it's like, it was a TV show. I get it, because it's Star Trek, but also, get some perspective. Is it so just like a whore in a pickle patch that hot? I don't think so.
I'd kind of like to know some of the other cast members' favorites.
Yeah. Why not everybody's?
What was Jonathan Frakes' favorite? What was Brent Spiner's favorite?
Yeah.
What was Michael Dorn's favorite?
Yeah.
I kind of like to know the favorites. Do a whole article on all the favorites.
Oh, just Patrick Stewart.
And include Patrick Stewart, but yeah, not only his I don't know. That one in particular though, yeah. I wouldn't put it as high as the fans did, like all the way in the top 5 like that.
Yeah, that was...
I mean, Darmok was
Right?
I mean, really.
Darmok was 5, I believe. And,
at least it made the list.
And Yesterday's Enterprise was 4, Inner Light, and then Best of Both Worlds.
1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I gotta say, I like Time's Arrow better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Or Chain of Command.
Yes.
So.
Or even the ones where they were doing the Shakespeare on the holodeck. He's classically Shakespearean trained, and those are not his favorite episodes. It was when he got a chance to do some Shakespeare on Star Trek.
Right?
So.
This seems odd.
I mean, again, not.
No accounting for taste.
No accounting for taste, and.
I do know that he wishes he was because he was offered the flute.
Oh, right.
And he didn't take it. And then when I watched the Sotheby's thing, it went for like buku bucks.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, well.
No, but I mean, I did like the whole idea of that where, yeah, he did live a whole lifetime in this culture.
All right. So
through that probe,
So here we go. We're going to have a problem. So they're advanced enough to do this thing to enter somebody else's mind and have him live a whole life. And it's a chemical engine propelled vehicle. And they couldn't get off their own supposed dying planet, which was an allegory for global warming, which then they changed to climate change, which then they're going to change it to, it's freezing. Like they did in the 70s. I'm asking questions. That's the problem I had with the episode. Was like
having that kind of tech that do that and
immerse somebody's brain,
but not having necessarily warp drive or the technology, space tech.
Yeah.
They're two different things, two different fields of engineering.
I understand, but everything kind of, all boats rise, you know?
Yeah, but
And they looked like a pre-industrial civilization.
Yeah, and then being able to construct this probe that would
Able to do that to whoever...
that could, do what it did and give an individual the experience of a lifetime in that culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little far-fetched.
That is beyond the pale.
I mean, it's pushing the suspension of disbelief.
Okay.
It's asking you to suspend your disbelief quite a bit.
Yeah.
But it's just a TV show, and it was a really cool idea, really cool concept. I liked the way it was done. And I could see why he would consider it his favorite personally.
Mm.
But
required reading.
But it's
gatekeepers, fucking gatekeepers.
Star Trek 101 required viewing this episode. It's all required viewing. If you're a Trekkie, you watch all of it.
All of real Star Trek, which ended in 2004 with Enterprise. You have to make that caveat, just because.
If nothing else, especially TNG, you watch all of it, every episode.
It's rough.
Some are better than others, and some of them are hard to get through. Yes, especially the first two seasons, but you still watch them all.
I really didn't. I picked like the good ones, and that was it. No. And even some of them are hard to like. My thing about people explaining things that have just happened. Yeah. Like, oh, he can speak. Oh,
I watched them all.
Yeah, so did I. That's not the point.
But a whole lot of them I only watched once, and really don't remember very much of them. Every once in a while, I come across Star Trek, and I'll say, "Oh, I don't remember this one,"
And you're like,
and then, yes, I remember that part.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that one. Okay, I forgot most of it, but it was only because I only saw it the one time.
Yeah.
In its original run on. In the late 80s, whatever, and but still, I did watch them all of them, because it's Star Trek. That's what you do.
I just have an issue with it.
Just say it,
I just have an issue that it's required watching.
Oh yeah, no,
and it's a masterpiece.
Yes.
There's a lot more that are ahead of that as a masterpiece. Sorry.
No, even even the follow up to the Best of Both Worlds, whatever, the Borglin when he goes home with his brother.
Yeah.
Now that was more masterful.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
I think that one's an underrated episode.
Yeah.
Because I've gone back and revisited it. I'm like, this is really good.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yes.
Alrighty, tell us what you think. Like, share, subscribe.